Peace, everybody. I am Nazia at DME, and this is No More Trauma Consulting with another Trauma Tip Tuesday. This is episode 9. I am so grateful that we've been able to be consistent with the Trauma Tip Tuesdays. I'm so grateful for you guys' response. I'm grateful that you guys have been conversing with me and, just being in tune with the topics. The topics over the last couple of weeks have been heavy, so I kind of want to keep it light tonight, and we're going to talk about the importance of self-care and how that is important towards your emotional healing and your emotional health, and why it's important, and what you can do to practice or create a self-care routine that does not require you to spend any money or a lot of money. Okay? So short and sweet tonight. But before we go on, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so that you'll receive a notification when we upload a video. Please share the content. If this is something that you don't need help with, but you know someone who does, share the content with them. Please, if you're watching this on Facebook and or Instagram, please like this video, share this video, comment on this video about what you do for your self-care routine, any tips that you may have for someone else, or how this video may have resonated with you. Okay? Thank you so much. Now, getting into the topic, if you see me looking away, of course I have notes, so I'm just making sure that I stay on task. So, the importance of self-care. Having a self-care practice or routine is an essential part of our emotional healing, our emotional well-being. But what do you do when it's a luxury that you can't always afford? A lot of people say, Nazia, I can't afford to get a massage. I can't afford to get my nails and my feet done every day or every week. I can't afford to, rent a hotel room and just get away for the weekend, just myself. You can incorporate a self-care routine that does not include or require you to spend an enormous amount of money or time or resources. So sometimes we get really, really busy in our everyday lives, the regular mundane of everything. If you are a mother, if you are a wife, if you are an employee, if you're an employer, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a student, if you have all of these things going on, if you wear all of these hats and you're constantly giving to everyone else, you're constantly showing up for everyone else, you're constantly committing to everyone else, when do you show up for you? When do you commit to yourself first before committing to anything or anyone else? When does it happen? And why is this so crucial? It's crucial because it helps us to understand that we are important too. Everybody else is important. Our children are important. Our jobs are important. Our business are important. Our education is important. Our husbands, our wives are important. But so are we. Right? So you want to give back to yourself, pour into yourself. I did a post not too long ago that mentioned pouring from your overflow, or you're pouring so much into yourself that everything around you flourishes from your overflow. You pour into a cup. What's in the cup is for you. What comes out of the cup is for everyone else. And so everyone else only flourishes around you if you're constantly pouring into yourself. If the overflow is for everyone else, but you're not pouring into yourself, then there is no overflow, right? So in order for the overflow to come, in order for everyone to benefit from your overflow, that means that requires you to constantly pour into yourself, okay? So, while many of us equate self-care to something tangible that costs money and or takes up a great deal of time, what about those things that don't cost anything or require a lot of time put into it? Now, let's never underestimate or undervalue a good mani-pedi. The nailery that I go to, during my pedicure, they use the hot rocks on my legs and on my feet. They use hot steamy towels, and then they massage my legs really good and my feet really well. They use the hot rags on my hands, and they massage my hands after doing my my manicure. So I never undervalue that. That is so needed and so necessary. And sometimes I have 4 daughters. Sometimes I take my girls with me. Sometimes I don't. You know, and in the beginning when I didn't take them, the mommy guilt was unbearable sometimes. And what I did to get over the mommy guilt was I had to remind myself of everything that I give to everyone else. That my children are not in lack, that my children are not deprived of anything, and that it's okay for me to do something for me without including everyone else. Sometimes it is okay for you to get something for your children and then something for yourself. Sister Sharia mentioned me too. You know, self-care can include me too. I love that. I love that. So self-care can include something as small as getting enough rest. You know, a lot of trauma survivors struggle with a regular sleep routine. And so what does getting enough rest look like to you? Sometimes that could include setting a set time to go to bed. Saying, okay, I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock tonight. I'm going to get my sleep mask. I'm going to turn the light off. I'm going to play some soothing music. And I'm going to go to sleep tonight. I'm going to get a full 8 hours of rest. That can also look like self-care. Self-care can also mean meditating. With so many tasks that we add to our already chaotic lives, it can be difficult to just carve out time to just sit, slow down, and gain a perspective on things. If you, like me, have children, then waking up 20 minutes prior to the children waking up can be helpful. Make yourself a warm cup of tea and meditate for 7 minutes. 7 minutes out of your day. If you wake up 20 minutes prior to the children, that doesn't require a lot of time. It doesn't require any money. And it has a tremendous impact on how the rest of your day will flow. And when I mean meditate, that's whatever you choose as a form of meditation. Some people pray. Some people just sit quietly. Some people do have a breathing routine that helps them to clear their minds. Whatever meditation is for you, but just take 7 minutes out of your morning prior to the children and everybody waking up and just pour into yourself. And you'll be surprised how impactful that will be on how the rest of your day will flow, and that doesn't cost you anything. Another self-care routine can be taking a warm bath. Taking a warm bath, it is a great way to take care of your body and your mind. The warm water will help you slow down and process the thoughts that you're having, helping you to gain clarity. Okay? Reading a book, getting lost in a really good book is undervalued a lot of times because everything is at our disposal with technology. You know, we have all these apps and different things that we can use. You can listen to a book now. You can, watch it now. But just holding it in your hand and getting lost in that is really undervalued at times. So if you want to get into a nice quiet place with a good book, announce to your loved ones that you're not going to be available from this time to that time. If that means you have to do homework, cook dinner, feed the kids, put them in the tub, put them to bed, and then tell your significant other, listen, I need 30 to 45 minutes or an hour, whatever it is, and get into a nice quiet place, get yourself a warm cup of tea, and just get lost in the book. That is a tremendous way of self-care because you get a chance to not think about anything else and just to enjoy the words on the pages. Taking time out to care for yourself can remind you and others that you and your needs are important too. Caring for yourself can make you feel good about yourself and your life, and it can convey to others that you value yourself, which in turn teaches them to value you as well. Self-care is about taking time for yourself. No matter what you find yourself doing, make sure you sit down and stay present for you. I hope this video resonates with someone. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions on how to incorporate a self-care routine into your life, please feel free to contact me. If you have a different self-care routine that you wish to share with us, please feel free to comment that below. Again, like, comment, share this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell notification so that you're notified when No More Trauma Consulting is uploading a video. And remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Peace.